Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Driven Wild or Gone Wild live stream. It should be the Gone Wild live stream, but usually I'm partnered here with my co host, Bud Soda. So right now it's only the Driven Wild live stream. So we're going to see where Bud Soda is, and we're going to harass the hell out of him until he picks up the phone. Let's see how this goes. A good question, Brandon. I don't know where Bud is. I'm literally calling him right now. We're gonna find out where he is. I think he abandoned me, like a deadbeat dad. Went to get the milk and never came back.
Welcome to the message management system. Enter the number of the person for whom you want to leave a message. If you want to access your own mailbox, please press pound.
Why would I?
Enter the number now. It is only possible to use this system if you have a touch-tone phone. Enter the number of the person for whom you want to leave a...
What the heck kind of message is that? Hey, Bud, are you still coming to the live? Brandon misses you. I don't know what's going on. What's a touch tone phone? I am assuming that's the keypads. Basically the dials from that point. I would assume that. I would assume because he posted the link in my Discord. Yeah, I assumed that too, and then he disappeared, right? I don't know what happened to Bud Soda. Bud Soda is missing. Bud Soda has died. He has failed the city. What's going on? Seriously. Yo, Calvin Johnson, thank you for joining us. U-Turn Delivery, also, thank you for joining us. Finley Davis, thank you for joining us. We got a lot of people rolling in from Bud Soda's side, but apparently, maybe he's on an active. I don't know. Well, if he is on an active, I would appreciate him saying something, but he didn't. So we're gonna find out what's going on here because that is some crazy stuff. Bud Soda. I might have to start the show without him. He might have abandoned us for too long. What is that? Waiting. 29 people waiting for Bud. It was 29, then it was like 31, and then what I'm seeing 12 on my end. It might just be the ad things though, so who knows.
Welcome to the message management
What
system.
is going on? What about this other number he has for his other phone?
I'm sorry, you can't leave a message because...
Okay, so that one doesn't work. We might have to assume him dead. But guys, if he does come in, we all have to harass the shit out of him for it. Like, that's the rule. If he's late, you have to harass him for it. So we'll find out. For now, let's just do this. The content of this video does not contain, is never intended to be, legal, business, financial, tax, or health advice of any kind. This video is for entertainment purposes only. It is advised that you conduct your own research and consult qualified professionals before applying anything you find online. We also want to be clear that everything that we're going to go over is very market to marketing, case by case. What applies to me in my market may not apply to you. So with all of that said, guys, I am so sorry for what's been like the start of this live stream being so intriguing, but again, we appreciate you coming through. So please let us know where you're watching from and let us know what's going on your end, like what has been happening in your gig markets. We had we had a bunch of people on Bud Soda's side. I don't know if he's still coming through at this point or not, but we'll see. Let's see here. How about we start with this one? Just because again, I can't keep waiting on him forever.
Hello. Hello?
First off, can we just talk for a second how the first clip that I had available to watch was the one where the subway was abandoned, and it's the same day that Bud Soda is just not in the stream, and how hilarious that is. I don't know if Bud's like, I don't know what's going on with Bud, and that wasn't even intentional, but damn, was it timed so well. Anyway, that clip is very interesting because it really shows what what poor management is going to do to somebody to where they will just outright leave a location. Like if employees were running the place, like like a manager was being crappy to their workers, or really you could put a lot of different context over that, but just all of that led to someone entering the subway, not seeing anybody in there, and they're just not able to get their food. They're not like, if they're a gig worker, they can't deliver the order. And that's another thing. If you're a gig worker and you show up to a place, the door's unlocked, everything's open, what do you do? Well, like, it's hard to just simply say, "Well, I did enter the building, but it looks like the subway was just flat abandoned." Like, I don't know what's going on. I would love to be on that support call though. Like, okay, what happened? So,
Hi, so what, like, why are we canceling this order?
the subway was abandoned. There's not much I could do here. That is so funny. Anyway, that is way too funny. I just thought that was cool. Regardless, I'm sure Bud Soda would have a lot more to say because I think he used to work in a sandwich shop or a Subway himself. So I thought that would like I figured that would be something he would say something about, but I guess that is not happening this time.
Why would you accept my Instacart order with 6 cases of water in it? Okay, mind you, 6 cases of water in it. Where you can't even lift up 1 case and put it in the cart. I have stairs, mind you. You didn't think that through. You accepted the order anyway. And then you had the nerve to ask me if I want to come downstairs and help you. No, I don't want to come downstairs and help you. That's why I ordered Instacart.
I feel like Bud Soda would call this lazy. But at the same time, that like her initial point was like, "Oh, you should have expected that upon accepting that." I feel like the default in which you would know on an like an Instacart order anyway, because at least they show you the items ahead of time. Like you kind of have to assume that you're going to end up in an apartment unit like that. So you got to make sure the pay is right. Again, though, that person can absolutely just drop it off in the bottom of the staircase and say, "Hey, you can figure it out yourself." Especially if you made a contact list. Um, I've known a lot of people to do that, and they don't get repercussions for that. They may get a 1 star, but I don't think that really affects them the way they think it does. but then that raises a new question. Like, is it worth doing that? Like, let's say, like that. There's also the other point. Like, what? Like, that isn't something you expect from the get go. Like, you don't automatically assume the apartment is something on the fourth floor with only a walk up. I do. I assume that because, like, when I accept an order, I accept everything that comes with it. That's why my prices are set, like my standards are set so high, especially on gig orders. But nevertheless, that is my expectation for those orders. Like if I'm going to accept an Instacart order for any reason, that is what I'm going in there with the mindset of that whatever is going to come our way for these orders, that is what we're going to do with them. I don't know, like whatever we have to do, we'll just get it done. I don't know if everybody else's take on that, but that's my take on that. Not really a whole lot of comments going on here, so I'm gonna probably just have to move on. And is Bud Soda? Nope, still nothing. Guys, I might actually make the cut off the stream a little early. I usually like to record videos ahead of time and post them myself if I'm going to be doing them on my own. But if Bud isn't coming through, I'm not going to sit here for a full hour. That doesn't make sense. I give Bud Soda a call one more time. See what happens.
Welcome to the message management system. Enter the number of the person for. I'm sorry, you can't leave a message because the person you.
Okay. Well, at this point, I think we're gonna cut it short. I don't reward people not showing up at this point. And as much as I would like to sit here awkwardly and watch TikToks, I could do that. Like that's not really the purpose of this stream. And I wanted to be able to engage with Bud Soda on that subject, but he seems to be MIA for whatever reason. I hope he's okay for sure. I don't know what happened between him linking his account to this channel and what happened uh to this chat. I certainly hope he's doing okay, but I've called him several times at this point and it is 9:13. I think I'm good. If he decides to like again, I hope he's okay. I hope he's well. Um But again, I prefer like if I'm going to make video content just by myself, I'm recording it ahead of time, editing it ahead of time, so I know what I want to say and everything else, and put some like deeper thought into it other than just reaction content. Because I am not against reaction content. I like basically a lot of my platform has been reaction to DoorDash and like Uber Eats news content, but at the same time, this isn't what I'm making content for. Like this isn't what I was intending for this channel. Anyway, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.